Ay,
I'm trying to be a podcast with the best hat collection.
He ain't gonna beat Maul.
You're right. You might be right.
Let me set the tone.
It's between me and Melo right now.
Atlanta's back. Shout out, little baby, finally getting a good future. Come on, man.
Honestly.
Come on, man.
Honestly.
I got everything I want, never sober. Drop $2 in a hand for my robe. I was on my.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. If y'all not from where I'm from, y'all wouldn't understand how important unreleased leaked music is in the city of Atlanta. Because we got so many rappers. They go to beef and they go in jail. They got so many unreleased mixtapes. We got Migos thugging. It's supposed to be a Metro thugging album.
Yep.
We supposed to get another collab, Super Slimy Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
We supposed to get a Thug, a Gunna project. We supposed to get a Little Baby. All these shit. We supposed to have all these
supposed
projects.
to have a bunch of shit.
We supposed to get a full-fledged Young Thug and Rich Homie too, not the Rich Gang. We supposed to get all that too, but y'all don't understand what's going on. I ain't supposed to get my Outcast, but that's a whole nother subject. Let me get back to this unreleased.
Last time my diamonds drip all over. I'm not trying to brag though. I just did the dance, bro. B12 go. My guys on mine.
But let's get into what he was doing, man. You was there when him and Rocco had the beef.
I was.
And to get out of that beef, he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just go ahead and give you these 2 albums I owe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure these the 2 best back-to-back projects anybody has ever released since goddamn DMX did it in '98. But he went Future Hendrix on the second one, man.
He did.
Lot of love. A lot of love for you.
Hate this shit.
They ain't got enough for you. I can hurt you nothing all night.
Listen, man, Future Vandross has officially entered the building, man. Welcome to Better Left Unsaid Show, episode 48.
48, back in the building.
Episode 48.
It's future time again.
It's Future season, man. The Wizard. He go by a lot of names, man.
Hendrix.
Pluto.
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 You know.
What will Pluto do as Aubrey has quoted, you know what I'm saying?
You call that man Aubrey right now.
Mr. Fishtail Not the Parking Lot, you know what I'm saying? Tony Montana,
Ooh.
Mr. Watch This, Mr. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Dirty Sprite, Mr.
Time
Molly
too.
World, and the latest, and the most controversial,
Ooh.
they saying this is the greatest rapper to ever come out the city. Has he officially claimed?
It's extremely controversial, but I mean, he's trying to put his stake down. He's trying to look at the list of projects that he's had. It's tough.
Put it like this: if somebody was to say that he's officially entered the ability to make an argument for it, I'll put it like that. You're never gonna be able to stamp it because when you got the people that was so great before and they already did it before you.
And he was part of those people that was
He's absolutely right. So you know what I'm saying, that
family.
lineage and that even lends to the other man even more because that's off my family tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
And
go
a
back
lot
to-
of greatness came from that. You know, but we're gonna keep it to y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Dungeon Family, Andre 3K Outcast and all that. But
Hold on, it is Future Day. However, we have some other rap shit to get to.
okay,
I wanna,
yeah.
okay, and
It's still part
quick.
of that. It's still
part of that.
yeah.
But it's quick. But you know, before we even get to the rap shit, because I feel like that's really important. Can we just talk about basketball really quick? Get that shit out the way.
Okay, yeah, let's get it out of the way, man.
Really-
It's playoff time, by the way.
Yeah, it's playoff time. By the way, we know who's gonna be in the play-in. We know who's already stamped their seat in the playoffs. Let's talk about it. You know, in the West, you have LA and Golden State in the play-in. You know, as a 9 and 10 seed, right? So far.
Lakers, that is, not the
Clippers. I'm
Not the
sorry.
Clippers.
I keep forgetting. You know, don't know what LA is. But all right. So right now in the West, you got so far in the play-in is the Lakers, Golden State, Sacramento.
Yep.
Phoenix and New Orleans got to battle it out and see what happens. But yeah, right now if you're just looking at it, if I'm looking at seeding in the West, Phoenix, Sacramento, Golden State, LA. Who you got coming out of that?
Phoenix, Sacramento, Golden State, and LA.
Yep.
I got who do I got, man? I got New Orleans. They're gonna keep that playoff spot.
They're gonna keep that 6 seed.
Yeah, they're gonna keep that 6 seed. I got I gotta stand as it is.
Okay.
I gotta stand exactly as it is. Yeah.
Okay. So who do you got actually making the playoffs?
Out of those 4,
Yeah, between Phoenix, Sacramento, Golden State, and the Lakers.
I got Lakers and I got Phoenix.
Okay, I agree with
Lakers
that.
and Phoenix, yeah.
I agree with that. I don't think. I will say
Phoenix
that
ain't finna beat the Suns. I know that. And
Golden State has kind of played well in the last, second half of the season, this latter part of the season, 9-1 in their last 10. But so have the Lakers.
Yeah.
They 7-3 in their last 10. So they got momentum going in. I do think that Phoenix is just going to be a tough out in one game when they're healthy. It's just going to be tough just because you have 3 scorers. And Sacramento is still too young. I don't think they're going to.
you think they still too young?
Yeah, I just don't think they. I'm not gonna say they're just still too young. I just don't think they don't have enough. I think I like De'Aaron Fox. He's good, cool. Sabonis, you know what he's done. He's 20-10 or 20-13, so whatever he is.
Yeah.
And he's doing what he's doing. But you need that bench, and Malik Monk is hurt, so you need that.
Yeah.
And so I just don't think they have. I think they got Keegan Murray or whatever his name is, Keegan Murray.
Yeah.
He hasn't been really consistent. You need him to be. And I just think that moment may be too big for them right now. The Lakers have LeBron. When LeBron get into playoff mode, it's a little different. We see
Gotta
what
be healthy too, though.
Yeah, gotta be healthy. But I look at somebody like who, I always talk down upon him, AD. He's been playing the hell of a season. And he's played more games than I've ever seen him play ever.
Gotta be healthy though. So he missed a vital game just early this week, but
He did.
so.
But he's played pretty much the whole season, so which is
Yeah.
a positive outlook for him. So and usually for the most part, unless it's like a playoff series, he usually shows up for bigger games.
I mean, he's an all-time great, man.
So
He's 75, right?
he is.
Yeah.
He
So
is.
it is what it is, man. We'll see what happens, man. Playoffs right around the corner. I got Nuggets and Celtics in the finals. I mean, I don't think that's controversial to say. And I got Nuggets beating the shit out of them boys. That team is, they are. If anybody deserves to repeat in this era, it's definitely the Nuggets. They are that good. And
Their team is. They have a
Jokic
team.
is that special. That is the dynasty.
I agree with that. I do think that Boston would win one game at home just off of just having momentum. They have especially they'll have home court advantage, having the best record. They'll come in, win that first game, and then Denver gonna do what Denver do.
Yeah.
It's gonna stop all that bullshit. There's nobody that's gonna stop Joker.
That's to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't see Jaylen Brown playing any better.
I don't see him going to the left anytime soon.
Yeah, I see Tatum trying to have his D Wade in the finals moment, 06 Wade, but
I think it's gonna come a moment where the pressure of nobody else doing it, so he has to put it on his shoulders. And it's not like you look at a player like even like D Wade or like LeBron, where not only they put it on their shoulders, but they get everybody involved and they can just do what they do at the same time. Jason Tatum is a scorer, and what he knows how to do is just score. So I see him like, oh shit, I gotta score every time down the court.
He's a very good defender too.
No, he is. But I'm just talking about like offensively wise.
Yeah.
He wants to get the ball in the basket, and I feel like that's going to get to him where if something's not falling or somebody else is not hitting the shot.
Yeah, he can go into slumps. I think that's a lot of things with like those type of scores. When you have you gotta be the type of player that knows your sweet spots and do that to get yourself in rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you're a jump shooter as much as those type of guys are, the KDs, the Kobe's and all that, you have to know what's your bread and butter. So, okay, I'm off. Let me just start drawing fouls. Let me get to this on the block right here. Let me just see a 15-foot jumper.
Like you said, like the KDs, the Kobe's. I even look at like Melo where he played that little low block, that elbow. Like, all right, stop shooting that shit. Let me just go get a foul, go to the free throw line. I know I can shoot right here. This elbow shot is right here.
I was just trying to include people that know what it feels like to go to the finals. Because I don't know what Melo would do. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
So Bronny's entering the NBA
He is.
draft. Yeah.
He is. Bronny James, that is.
LeBron James Jr.
His name is LeBron James Jr. His name is not Bronny.
LeBron James Jr. 1 year at USC after averaging, I think, 4.5 points or something like that.
Correct.
Not many minutes, maybe like 19 or so. After 1 year, not playing a full season, he's entering the draft. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, that's not the full story. He also
yeah, he entered transfer portal.
entering the transfer portals. He's keeping his options open, so in case he is not drafted, he will remain in college and continue his collegiate career.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is a strategic move for him to just kind of measure where he is in comparison to his peers and the people that will be entering the league. So I think it's more of a measuring stick than it is like he really is committed to trying to make in the league this year.
Yeah, I agree. Nobody got to see his full potential because he had a heart attack. Literally, he was on the verge of dying at one point. So I think that this right now just to show everybody like, hey, this is my potential of where I could be. NBA, they draft strictly off potential. We see what you can do, but we don't know what you're gonna do in the league. We done seen people who look at Anthony Bennett. He take it back there. He was the number 1 overall pick, got into the league, shit show.
Yeah.
And you got to play like Kyrie. Played decently, but he, played 11 games, got to the league, and we see what Kyrie's been doing.
Yeah.
Wreaking havoc. But it's one of those things where he's gonna match up against people, a little older, same age, and these 5-star picks of like, all right, these are our guarantee number 1 picks, number 2 picks, those players like that. So now he's gonna show like, hey, I can actually do this, or maybe I need to stay my ass back in school.
Yeah.
And it's not for the money, so
Yeah, I mean, I think he's listening to what his father and the Clutch Sports team got in line for him. A lot of the NBA players have said his talent is more suited for the league than it is for college.
Yeah.
His athleticism, his defensive prowess, you know what I'm saying? He is a talented player, but at the end of the day, the production has to meet what people are saying your potential, your talent is, like you said. So we'll see how it goes. I wish the best for him. I don't think he's going to get drafted. I don't think we got enough information, like you said, enough scouting footage.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really play, and we got to understand, like you said, it was a health scare.
Yeah.
So a lot of people was even worried if he was going to get any playing time at all.
Regardless, him coming back was like, I was kind of shocked. So
at the end of the day, we have seen players who collegiate stats were not all that great, but they saw the value in what they actually were doing, and granted that opportunity.
Yeah.
They had flourished in the league.
Exactly. College game is much different from what the league is. Your college game is real team oriented. The court is shrunken down. So you got those. There's some players who like to play in open court, who are one-on-one players who can get their own. So things may show differently when he's out there playing with. When he's out there playing, showcasing like, all right, hey, I can't do this when I'm open, and I'm able to do this with players at the same level.
Yeah.
So, also. In basketball news, retired NBA player AI got a statue.
He did.
That might be just like the preview of a statue. I think he might be taking that one home, put it in front of his house. Cause did you see it?
Why you say it like that?
Did you see it?
Why I gotta be in front of his house though?
Because you're not putting that shit outside.
It was extra bigger size. It was an inflatable statue for sure.
No, it was literally like that shit. That shit's like the same size as this from here to here. Like there's no reason they disrespected AI.
He was taller than this. AI was my height. He was taller than that.
He was taller than that statue.
And half that shit was a block. It was a block.
Yeah, literally. Like, his actual statue itself is yay high. It's a trophy.
It's an ornament. Listen, man. I don't got no respect for the Philadelphia 76ers. I never have. So I don't know what you want me to say.
Shit.
They have done nothing in this league of any greatness in the past. How many years? And they have been a absolute shit show since Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid has gotten to that franchise. I don't know what to say about it. You know what I'm saying? This is just what they continue to do. Shout out to the Eagles and all that. They've been holding it down. But the 76ers, it's no reason. Those are one of the few teams we got to look at. We look at the OKCs. Okay. We look at the Brooklyn Nets. And then you throw in the 76ers. That's way too much talent for one franchise for y'all to amount to nothing. Y'all ain't even been to the championship.
Yeah, you're right. At least OKC got to the finals.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to talk about them. That's disrespectful to AI. If anybody deserves a bigger statue, 'cause I know all the statues are small. All these shits is miniature. It's a bunch of them just lined up. It's a whole walkway of little action figures lined up.
Where was this one on putting it?
It's like a walkway in front of the outside the arena, or the practice facility, whatever it is.
But agree. Besides, if you're talking about in Philly, there's only, to me, that comes to mind. There's like maybe 3 players that should have statues.
It's a bunch of niggas.
But Dr. J, Charles Barkley, and then
I think they got Wilt. They got Wilt, got one too. They got a bunch of niggas that got statues.
Cool, but
Moses Malone.
Yeah, understood. But if anybody deserves something, it's AI.
Why you say that?
AI not only did what he brought to Philly, what he changed the league.
I mean, Dr. J was. I can say the same thing. So what you mean?
Yeah, but AI made a huge impact on the league. So I'm just saying,
Dr. J didn't?
No, he did. But what I'm saying is, if you gonna keep
this, your mouth about Dr. J.
No, I like Dr. J.
I'm just saying, don't
Dr. J, nobody knows.
Julius Erving?
Nobody. I know who AI is, but I don't know who Dr. J is. So yeah, I believe AI needs to.
We gotta leave you right there. We gotta leave you right
All
there.
my basketball aficionados, they don't know who Dr. J is.
You don't even need to be an aficionado for that.
I'm not an aficionado, and I know who AI is more than I know who. I never heard of a Dr. J.
I mean, he's been having commercials
since forever.
Yeah, they kept him relevant.
Dr. J. Julius Erving?
Yeah, he's probably like one of the most famous basketball
players ever.
He's like the Snoop Dogg of NBA. That's how famous Dr.
Pretty
J
much.
Julius Erving?
Yeah. Gucci Man got mixtapes. Like everybody got.
People got songs named after me. So, but yeah, but I mean, I think they all deserve to have bigger statues. But I mean, at least if you're gonna do one, get the AI right at some point.
I will make that argument for Dr. J, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you done fucked up for the last however many years y'all been putting statues out. Let's get one right. Let's get one right at some point.
They got Kobe right.
In LA.
You're talking about Philly, yeah.
But you know what? I don't know. Philly's a wild ass place. They might not want
Philly is a wild place.
You might not want the big ass statues there. So I might not.
I agree. AI is definitely one. We just had the conversation. AI and stuff being probably 2 of the more influential players in the last 20, 25 years. So
wait, Julius, he played in the 80s?
He played 70s, 80s,
yeah.
Okay.
That's funny as hell.
He's actually helped the popularity of the NBA because it was 2 different leagues at the time.
Yeah, it was the NBA and the ABA.
It was the ABA, and when he came over,
more of the black players played the ABA than the
that's
NBA.
That's 2 different time periods. Why wouldn't he deserve one either? I think AI would deserve one because of the impact he had on the NBA.
That's not what we said at all.
I'm saying that. I'm saying you said he deserves one over.
That's not what we said at all.
You said that.
No, I did not. He said they all have statues. He said if any statue is going to be of the bigger one, because all of them are small, he believes AI should have the first one that is.
And you said.
I said if anybody should have the first big one, it should have been
the 70-year-old guy.
Yeah, that's what you're correct. Okay,
that's on my hate over there.
Right, it is hate, but it's all good. But yeah, shout out to Allen Iverson, Hall of Famer. Definitely one of the greats. Definitely, when you talk about a bucket, that is a legit bucket. You talk about a crossover, that is a nightmare to guard. And we've seen Kobe getting shifted all up and down the fucking floor. The step over, iconic moves, his shoes, Reebok.
Literally, people are still signing to Reebok because of AI.
To be fair, I think AI is bigger than the statue.
I agree.
I can make an argument he could be the logo. If we being honest, he could definitely be the NBA logo.
I agree. There's only a handful of players you could ever say that about, and I agree. At some point in time, you have to. I think that people are just now recognizing AI for what he has been. Because just now, because if you think about it, like right around when Kobe's been at games, have they been recognizing the Kobe? Well, they've been recognizing Kobe, but that's when they started recognizing like, all right, AI also was a great. Like they wasn't giving respect.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, so I mean, like
they love throwing in T-Mac or some silly shit like that. Stop it, bro. T.I.'s run was, you know what I mean?
AI. You said T.I.
T-Mac's run, Vince Carter run. all that was great. It was a league of extraordinary scorers. Steve Francis,
Yeah,
Man Davis, all that. But AI and Kobe are like, you talk about guard play at that time.
Yeah, and they were in the league of their own. You know, AI did it. AI, in a sense, pulled what like a LeBron did when taking his team to a finals that shouldn't have been in the finals, all by itself.
Yeah.
At the very most, they listed him at 6 feet.
Yeah.
AI is not 6 feet. I've walked past him a few times.
Yeah.
He's not 6 feet. And maybe 100.
Athletic as hell.
165 pounds soaking wet. So, I mean, you know, it's just what he did, it should be recognized more. But, you know, it's just now coming about where people are like doing the whole got to give people their flowers while they're here.
I mean, I get it. I understand why his legacy was not as highlighted as it was, just because, you know, he had the controversial stuff with it.
He had a lot of
the
shit.
work ethic wasn't a priority. So you don't necessarily.
I mean, he was getting in trouble with all types of shit.
So I get it, but you cannot take away his influence and his impact and the heart and the things that he actually did, because that level of effort we don't see anymore.
Yeah, I agree. He tried to play on both sides of the court too. He was playing defense. You know, he did his best. It was only he's only but so come on, dog.
You're right. It's a league of giants, bro. I don't expect you to make first team on defense.
What I'm gonna do against the 6'5"?
That's what I'm saying.
Put my hand up. Shane Batman. So,
all right, man. Let's close out this sports. Oh, do we got any more sports? Oh, since we on Philly, WrestleMania.
Hey, shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Shout out
to
Dwayne The Rock.
Wrestling had been dying for a minute. And, you know, of course, you had your diehard fans, you know. I had family that's still filled.
75,000, I want to say.
Yeah, so, I mean, The Rock, the way he changed that around so quick. I mean, we heard the nasty shit that Vince McMahon was doing. Yeah. He got that shit about it there quick.
He got the Diddy lawsuit on him.
He did. He got that shit about it there quick.
He did.
And he changed
quickly. Talk about one man and the power. It's the Taylor Swift effect.
Literally. And so I applaud WWE now.
Yeah.
WWE, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, WrestleMania was crazy.
And he put on a hell of a show. The entrance was great. I watched it. I didn't get to see Sunday. I saw Saturday. It was phenomenal. Shout out Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. What's the other girl name that was with them? I don't know. But Jade Cargill.
Hey, some of these wrestling girls in here. Woo.
Hey. They be strong too.
Hey, don't bitch press me, baby. I'm just saying.
But yeah, it was phenomenal. It was entertaining. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Theatrics, the production.
The whole
Lil Wayne came out.
Yeah.
They had Meek Mill do the intro before the WrestleMania even started. Started airing. Everything about it was great. Drewski was in the crowd. Snoop Dogg on the commentators. You know what I'm saying? The commentators.
Hey, Snoop Dogg's a great commentator.
He is hilarious.
I like Snoop Dogg.
Everything about it this was great. This is great. Only thing I would say, Rock, this might need to be your last time doing this physical shit.
Too old for that shit.
You strong, but that flexibility and that running shit, that don't correlate. This man had 7 to 8 severe injuries in the middle of doing whatever he was doing.
His body don't do the same way, don't bend the same way.
Not responding the same.
Shit, my knee hurt now. But hold on, wait.
But yeah,
the close out real quick. You know, somebody who was a football legend at one point, but you know, turned into a huge world phenomenon of a case of. No, we ain't gonna talk about it. OJ.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna get into some other shit.
Worst segue. Yeah, rest in peace to OJ.
Talk about sports, man. OJ,
he died from prostate cancer. I want to say.
Yeah, 76
years old.
Yeah, so
he was most recently with Cam and Mace on the Is What It Is show, giving his thoughts and insights. So, yeah, prayers to his family. You know what I mean?
Right. So, Caitlyn Jenner was saying.
Caitlyn Jenner said good
riddance. And they got on her ass. They got on.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, motherfuckers gonna feel how they gonna feel. So,
yeah. But
if you don't like somebody, you don't like them. I mean, you don't want them.
Yeah, that was a little bit much. Like, why?
Good riddance is kind of crazy.
Good riddance. Like, you're supposed to be a public figure.
I disagree.
Somebody say that about you because you turned trans or something. Like, I mean,
I'm sure she has faced that.
But I'm just saying, I don't think you do it like that. I understand it's somebody that killed a person. Just don't say.
Well, no. Hold on, talk about. He got for innocent.
Allegedly
innocent.
Allegedly
First of all,
killed someone.
y'all don't know if that's even what the good riddance was for. He was involved with the Kardashian family.
He was.
He don't know, y'all. We don't know what that story was with the dad and the mom and all that. So we don't know what type of beef was in that. He might have been saying that, I'm still here.
Motherfucking it's my family.
It's my family.
It's my motherfucking family.
That's all I'm saying. So.
Her response wasn't that. Her response basically was saying that y'all are basically kind of defending somebody that said that it don't matter if he killed the person or not, he still would get away with it, basically.
Hey man, I'd say that too because I know how to get rid of the body.
That was her comment. Her comment was basically based off the case and everything like that. She said good riddance people was coming at her, and she responded with that. So,
I mean,
what's he gonna say? I didn't like him. He slept with my wife. I don't know what he's supposed to say.
Well,
Khloe Kardashian.
Don't like somebody. It wasn't that. It was because of other things too. I mean, the whole case thing. So.
I mean, listen, man.
We've already been. I mean, it's been years. So.
I mean, hey, I don't got a problem with people. If you got a problem with somebody and clearly they got some history there. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, man. I don't think. I mean, that's the whole argument with the free speech thing. So we can get into that, you know what I'm saying, at a different time. But if that's how she feels, if she's ready, you know what I'm saying, ready to take what come with it, then cool. You know what I'm saying? She turned trans, was ready to take what came with it, all that extra shit. So right. They've been on Caitlyn Bruce for years. And it's the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? What haven't the Kardashians heard about them and the Kardashian Jenner? So hey, I'm sure when our favorites die, Kanye, whoever passes away, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be saying some wild shit. So
I don't know about that one.
We gonna get into some beefs in a second though.
He didn't ever.
he ain't bring nobody up that we know. Oh yeah. So we'll talk about Wale and Meek Mill.
Yeah, Wale was at the WrestleMania, so was Meek Mill.
They was hanging out together a little bit.
Were they?
Nah, they was around each other.
It was the same place.
Yeah, they was the same place, in close proximity. But after that, Wale took a picture with someone who's been on a little tirade about going against Meek Mill. He did a few podcasts, 3-hour podcasts, just kind of.
Meek Mill's former close friends, associates, Dean. Had a photo with Wale.
He definitely did. And
did not sit right with Meek Mill's spirit
at all. And obviously Meek Mill doesn't have any PR.
He got no filter. Yeah, he said it's his own publicist.
He's his own publicist, and obviously we see that. And we've seen that a lot. So
and also Wale had a tweet kind of subliminally responded to Meek Mill as well.
He did. It was real passive aggressive.
It was passive aggressive. It definitely was passive aggressive.
I mean, Meek went into a tirade or rant, pretty much saying, you with the ops. Ever since I met you, I knew you was iffy. I wouldn't have let you dap up my son if I knew you was doing that type of time. And
was jealous.
Yeah.
When I first met you, you was at a birthday party getting jumped.
Yeah.
And I jumped.
He said I was on probation, risking my life, and I helped you out. Shit like that. Then they brought into that whole thing where they said Diddy was hanging Wale off the balcony, so that played a part into it. So, I mean, what are your thoughts, man?
So this is why the rap. This is a quote from so Wale in his passive aggressive tweet said, "When you get in other people's unserious drama in this industry, 90% of the time they be back friends. Eventually, then you look silly in the end. So I love minding my business. If a photo can create such vitriol, one has to ask himself some questions. Happy Monday."
Hold on, wait. Can you read Meek's response?
So this is one of many.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read this one. Yeah. So Meek Mill quote retweeted. "This why the rap game screwed. A lot of niggas be having these secretly jealous vibes. You can't do songs or tours with him. He's always been jealous of me, but trying to link with Meek haters intentionally. Wale killed all his relationships. Don't come around again with bad energy." Those are some claims.
He's always been jealous.
Always been jealous.
You know.
So he said a couple things in there.
No, he said a lot of things. I like rap beef.
I do too.
I like rap beef. I feel like, you know, this has been a good year that music has been coming out. You know, a lot of music has come out this year within rap. You know, highs and lows, but we've gotten a lot of rap music, one of the better years in a long time. These are Wale. To me, I like Wale as a rapper. I do think Wale's, you know, I've listened to his music, I've seen his tweets, I think he's emotional. But I like when Wale starts rapping. I wish he would drop a song. You know, when it comes to all this rapping that's going on, music coming out, y'all got beef, put it on wax. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rappers. That's what y'all get your bread and butter from. So go rap. You don't like somebody, go rap. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill's, you know, you was a battle rapper at one point. You know, your music is the hype, you know. Go put something, you independent now, you can do whatever you want. Go rap about it.
I agree. I mean, Meek Mill did say some things that might have led to why Wale kind of disappeared and fell off. I mean, he was signed to so-and-so, MMG, and his career just kind of flatlined after a couple compilation albums and a couple of his solo projects, which was years ago. Is Wale the problem? I mean, you see the passive-aggressive nature in him. I mean, you are taking a photo with a guy that just... I understand why Meek Mill could be offended and take that a certain kind of way. And for you to play with it and act like... I mean, y'all... A lot of these dudes, they be mad 1 minute, then back cool the next day, as if you know the history between us.
That's what I'm saying. And if you listen to... You know, I've heard just like snippets of Old Boy on whatever podcast he was on.
Yeah.
That ain't no rap beef or nothing. That's it's like some street shit.
Yeah.
Like niggas want to see you outside and get to moving and shaking and some shit.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't. I mean, for me, I just think that again, I'd rather see it be more rap than just this back and forth.
But it's not though.
But it's not.
That's the thing.
But.
So that's why you can't, when there's certain guys involved, you can't just do the rap
shit. Yeah, no.
When you're talking about a Meek Mill. Meek Mill is well known associated with street guys. That's been his whole brand. I mean, he's been
Meek Mill has been on probation for the 20 years.
And you talking about somebody that has not cared who the person he was having an issue with being involved. You got the softest of the softest. Safari done sent bars his way. And he was at BET Awards getting stumped.
Had that man run around the car.
So I mean, I do think you got to be mindful of like would I want a rap battle between Wale and Meek Mill in 2024? Not really.
2011.
2011 would have been dope. 2012, all them.
Yeah.
And the MMG years, that would have been great. 2024, Wale tried to make a comeback early this year. Nobody cared. The Max Julian song. He dropped the video and everything. I don't think he's him no more. I would say his catalog is very underrated though.
It's extremely underrated.
If you want to get something going between him and Big Shawn, we can do that.
Woo!
We can do that.
Woo!
Wale and Meek Mill.
Yeah, I don't think I want to hear it. But you know what? I will want to hear it. Just for the simple fact. I mean, it's not going to be at the top of my list, but it's just for me because I like rap beef. And, you know, after seeing, you know, somebody bow out of rap beef, go ahead, man. If y'all want to send bars at each other.
That's different, though.
I know.
It's not conflate.
No, it's not. I'm just saying.
That's not conflate.
I'm simply saying that somebody bowed out of some rap beef. That's it. I'm not putting the same thing. I know it's extremely different because of obviously some other shit's going on. But in terms of just straight going bar for bar at somebody, you drop a song, I drop
bar for bar. Wale's a better rapper than me.
Yeah, and I
lyrically,
lyrically,
Wale's a better rapper.
And I would like to hear
opinion.
it. I would like to hear it. I agree with you, but I would like to hear it. But I will say that how do you feel about taking off the rap part? How do you feel about somebody you was cool with at some point, you know what I'm saying, taking a pic with somebody that you're no longer cool with?
I think it depends, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's an issue unless you doing, like, Wale just come off as, like, a guy that's just doing just enough so people understand that it might be something, but acting like it's really nothing.
Yeah. Where it gets convoluted, where you're on the fence,
like
and you don't know.
And we know from his history that he really he thinks less of others than he does. He believes I remember the time he said he was the best rapper. He rapped better than everybody.
Yeah.
All this. So he thinks of himself as like this elite tier guy. He thinks he set all the trends with the shoes, the dunks. He just looks at himself in a certain light.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he even went on tirade talking about if Drake made this song, it would have been this big. But because it's a dark skinned dude with a dress and I'm from DC, y'all look at like, come on, bro. Like, why are you bringing other people into? You know what I'm saying? He's one of them type of guys.
Yeah, you're right.
And you gotta be careful when you mention other people's names. That's what I'm saying. 'Cause you don't know how people gonna take it. In this industry, don't bring me up in nothing. Don't mention me, though.
At all.
But as far as the picture thing, bro, if I'm Meek Mill and I know me and Wale, the energy's always been weird. I don't know if Wale knows that, but Meek Mill has been on this. Wale is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? They've been having back and forth.
I mean, Wale should know about all the fucking tweets that Meek done had over the years.
Yeah. You taking a photo with a street dude from my city while you're in my city.
Yeah, you are in my city at the same time.
While I'm here.
Yeah.
I got my family, I
Like,
got my little boys, and we in the rest of
like down the street right here.
I can see how. I can see now. Did he handle that the best? No, but
well, he don't have a publicist. He's his own publicist, so he can he say whatever the fuck he feel. It's a little nuts, but I mean.
Yeah, I think Meek Mill's just a wild dude. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, I ain't got a problem. If you're taking a photo with dude, I think that's some emotional shit, which is cool. I understand emotions involved, but come on, like, I don't think it's that serious.
I agree, and on the other side of that, I feel like if Wale don't care about if our relationship has always been a little why do I care?
Because
think about this, right? If we fall off,
y'all
we
in the
already
same
got
circles, y'all run into each other. You know what I'm saying? If Ross want to do something, because he just got back with Meek Mill last year and did a whole project.
You're right.
So that's still MMG, regardless.
You're right. But if I'm Wale and I really don't fuck with you like that anyway, you whatever to me, I'm gonna take a picture of whoever the fuck I feel like.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no respect for you, for real.
Cool, you can do that. You're right. But you know what that's gonna come with.
And
you know that's gonna come with it. I don't know if Wale okay.
I don't know. I don't know if Wale's.
I don't know if Wale's prepared for whatever.
Well, hey man, Wale might have them niggas in DC, man.
Why do y'all think Wale is like some lame? Like he don't have no connects or he can't have people that rally around him like Meek Mill does.
So
like,
I'm gonna say this from my perspective. I'm not gonna say that he is that. I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if Matt and you. I actually know people that do know him, but it's never been that part. It's never been a conversation of that part. And from what we've seen from Wale and how he moves, you don't see him with the street guys or interacting or doing anything of that nature. Any girls that I know that know him always just said emotional. But it's never been, they never talked about that other part. So I can't tell you if he is or not, but we've only seen one part of Wale. We've seen Meek Mill. We've seen Meek Mill's been on probation 47 years. He just got off finally. Meek Mill done been in jail however many times. Meek Mill continues to hang around the street niggas. Meek Mill will tell you one thing and be with the street niggas and rapping about all street shit all day long.
Yeah.
That is, like you said, that's his brand. And so you can just see there's a complete opposite of what they portray.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree. I don't know who Wale is. He is from a very dangerous place. DC is well
nuts.
known. It's a lot of street dudes. The Shy Glizzies in that group, the Glizzy gang, all that. It's a lot of guys over there.
Yeah.
It's similar to Baltimore. Like it's just
it's right there. So
it's right there. But Wale has, first of all, I don't even know if y'all followed it. Like Wale's history, because I was a fan early on 2009, 2010.
From Nike boots.
It was a whole thing where people were saying he's not even from DC.
Yeah,
that was a whole thing. So
people always say that as soon as a celebrity gets big, they always say, "Oh, they're not really from here."
I'm saying that's part of the puzzle. Is I'm saying it's the street dudes from there saying he's not from here. So I'm saying he's never even been associated with guys that would claim him as part of this.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't expect him to have that type of pull or have that type of muscle compared to guys that nobody's ever claimed Meek Mill wasn't from where he's from. And nobody's ever claimed Meek Mill don't be with these guys. So even in the midst of beef, you know what I'm saying, their whole thing was, I'm in Philly, in your hood.
Yeah,
nobody's ever been like, Wale, I'm in your hood. It don't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
So, I don't know.
I mean, y'all say Wale got a lot of mouth, so I mean, maybe he do got something.
I mean, we not saying he don't. We just saying.
I think Wale.
And that would be even more reason, like, to kind of poke the bear in a way because.
I think he got short man syndrome too, because Wale was like 5'6".
So try something if you want to. You going to jail like a woman, so it don't matter. I'm calling the police.
So and you added to a point too.
So,
you added to a point of he might if he doing that. It's real. Can't say the word I want to say, but
that would be an even more reason. Like sometimes you may be like, I could get away with a little bit more of this and that because.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he might.
He might be, but you know, I mean, again, I've seen, you know, just off of tweets and what I've heard in music and things like that, he might be a little more emotional.
He's a J. Cole type of dude, man. Like he just, I think he's one of them type of guys. I think he's just an arrogant. He just comes off as an arrogant.
Think J. Cole's arrogant?
No, I don't.
Oh,
think J. Cole is arrogant.
No,
I'm
he's
saying,
I think he's a J. Cole type of dude, so I was just trying to get
I'm saying in the sense of like nobody associates J. Cole with the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he
okay,
don't.
yeah.
That's not the type of energy that he carries or whatever. Like music wise, interview wise.
Yeah.
Neither one of them guys have ever brought the streets nowhere near them.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I mean.
I agree.
Like a J. Cole type of dude. Same because I mean even Big Shawn every now and then he starts talking some tough guys.
Yeah,
from
he
the
does.
DB
He does.
Shit. Wale and J. Cole never do that. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, yeah. Hey, MMG has been. I mean, what is a group now? What is a clique? What is a label now? And rap labels are over with anyway. You know what I'm saying?
The only ones that still
point,
may survive right now is TDE.
TDE is cooked, man. Them niggas dropping trash. Schoolboy Q dropped some trash.
No, I actually like that album.
That's cool. You can like it.
Yeah.
I ain't say you couldn't like it. I'm saying it wasn't good and it was gone as soon as it dropped. I ain't heard from that album since. Can't name a song that's been popular, that's been played since.
When was the last time? What last Schoolboy Q song popular?
That's my point.
He ain't dropping for your radio hits, nigga.
I ain't say nothing about radio
Yeah,
hits.
no,
Did I say anything about radio
hits?
hits?
He ain't dropping for that club shit, nigga. Hey,
Did I
man.
say anything about the club?
He doing some abstract gangster music, nigga.
So is Kendrick in the heart. Huh?
On their Dream tour or the
Dreamfield Fest? It was horrible.
Nah, he was getting to it, dog.
He was horrible.
He was getting to it.
Nobody want to hear no jazz, saxophone raps,
Jazz
man.
music, nigga. Come on, let the nigga Crip walk to the saxophone, dog. What the fuck you mean, man?
Where is YG in the Bloodwalkers, man? If you want to hear some gangster walk music,
right.
Get YG and them niggas out here, man. But yes, it's over for TDE, man, and I rock with Sir, but that album did nothing either, man.
No, it didn't.
The only one carrying that album did nothing.
And I like that album.
The only one that was carrying the torch on their back is SZA and Kendrick.
And J-Rock?
Kendrick is out of here. J-Rock don't never drop music. Ever.
Neither does Absol at this point.
He don't do interviews. He don't do
you
nothing.
don't even know what the fuck J-Rock looks like no more, though.
We don't know what. I don't know if he got dreads, nothing. I don't know what J-Rock is doing. TDE is over with, man. Dreamville, over with.
I don't know. They still got JID.
JID ain't doing nothing. He had a surround sound off the TikTok, man.
Yeah.
Name me a JID album. Name me one.
What?
JID.
Name me a JID album.
Huh?
Exactly. None of the rap crew, the rap label, our future is out of here. Good music is out of here. MMG is out of here. The only one left is CMG. Let's keep it a buck.
Them niggas out of here too.
No, they not. Glorilla's still popping.
Yeah, but that group.
Glorilla's still popping.
As a label, them shit's done.
Huh? Yo Gotti just dropped the double album last year. We know what Moneybagg Yo out here doing.
You listen to Yo Gotti.
We know what hey Big Boogie.
Big Book.
Big Book, man. We know what he doing, man.
No, we don't. We hear
yeah,
that
we see them
shit.
niggas in the city putting on with the whole crowd going crazy, man. What other labels doing that?
I would say that is that's true.
Yes, it's only one label. It's only CMG.
Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Rap music is done.
Rock Nation, dog. Kanye, Rihanna.
Oh my god. Please.
Kanye still, you know what I mean?
Now you trying to
Kanye's not on Rock Nation, first of all.
He not. He came from Rockefeller umbrella, though. I mean, but other man, fuck over what you say. Let's get more beef, dog. Hold on, and now we're gonna talk about one of your favorite rappers ever from your city.
QC is over with too, man.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Quavo and Chris Brown still beefing after however many years.
It's been 10 years, man.
Yeah, and Chris Brown, somebody said in the, I ain't gonna say who it is, but somebody said he don't give a fuck about that restraining order. He still want Karuchi back.
So Chris Brown dropped his deluxe to the album 11/11 Thursday.
Fire.
On the song, which is actually rapping, he decided to rap on this song.
We've heard Chris Brown rap a few times.
He got
through his career.
Jordan Lucas and Lil Wayne on a song called Freak, in which they used Nelly's Air Force Ones as a sample.
They did.
They flipped the beat.
They definitely did. I heard that shit. I was confused.
So Chris Brown got very direct. This was no subliminal disses. Chris Brown says,
and I quote,
"You can mess with my old women, but that's not gonna make us equal."
No. I need you to read it verbatim.
I mean, they got it bleeped out. I don't know what this word's supposed to. I don't know what to start.
You want me to read it?
Go ahead.
All right, cool.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He said, I quote,
"You got to read it in Chris Brown voice."
That's our job, yeah.
You know, my allergies a little fucked up. My shit a little nasty right now.
It's always that.
Yeah. Fucking my old bitches ain't gonna make us equal. Sipping at 1942, cause I don't do Quavo. Freak bitch, she like Casamigos, not the Migos. That was very direct, right?
Name drop.
Silly old boy.
Don't be out here laughing. He was coming at me.
Of course, this is over the Karuchi thing, man.
If you think about it, though, a few months ago at a fashion show, you know, you had Chris Brown and Quavo sitting next to each other. No real interaction. And, you know, Chris Brown kind of alluded to something like, you know, I ain't here to fuck up the bag, you know.
He said,
help who I'm sitting next to.
Can't pick who you sit by. Fuck all that growth shit. Nigga not finna humble my bag for little niggas.
I will say that, you know, we've seen like little clips of Chris Brown allegedly doing, you know, a Class A drug.
Booger sugar.
Yeah, some of that. And I don't know, sometimes, you know, that may have gotten to him at one point in time, and, you know, that was a good, I think he did well, and he was an adult about it. He sat next to him, but, you know, if he had a little, he might have, you know what I'm saying? he might have popped off on Quavo.
Yeah, Chris Brown's clearly a nut, man. He has been for
a long
years,
time.
Man. He has been for years. And if you really didn't like him that much, you wouldn't have sat there, dog. You wouldn't have sat there. Yeah. So I don't want to hear no rap beef months. Yeah, like stop it, bro. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear you dissing.
I put that in the headline just cause.
It's like I don't want to hear you dissing somebody you just had the ability to do something to, especially the way you talking. And it's been 10 years, bro. Karuchi is nowhere in sight.
We don't even know
what Quavo with Sweetie, all type of public shit. Like, what are you talking about, Chris? You are on cocaine.
Chris Brown, you done had a kid after that shit.
What is wrong with this dude? Quavo responded.
He definitely did respond. In
a song called Tender. And the funny thing is, Quavo said everything exactly what I thought when I heard that Chris Brown dissed him.
It was kind of funny, actually, just reading the lyrics. I didn't listen to it because I was like, I don't know if I want to hear this out loud, but reading the lyrics was kind of funny.
He said, and I quote, "You did the bitch wrong, now the bitch gone. She posted with a thug, don't call the bitch phone. She won't come home, don't beat her up. It must be the drugs, need to cross out your plug."
And you know, that "don't beat it up" was like an ad-lib too.
It was.
That's even hilarious.
It was.
Listen, I'm here for all the rap beefs in the world. I want to bring back rap. Bring back beefs. Let's hear more music. Most of you niggas trash anyway.
So y'all want the guy beef or the girl beef, or does it matter?
Actually, you know what? I want to take an intermission and let you get to the girl beef in a second, because I want to talk about that. I know you know about it, and I want to hear about that shit. But before that,
Quavo takes round one.
You think so?
Yeah.
You listen to both songs?
Yeah.
And Quavo, obviously.
Yeah. It was a fast response. It's 24 hours.
Yeah. You got straight to it.
And he said everything that needed to be said in a couple bars. You know what I'm saying?
Why you got to talk about beating people up, though? Beating girls up.
I mean, that's a direct.
That's kind of crazy, though.
That's direct. I mean, that's what he did. What do you mean? That's what Karuchi said he did.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What you talking about?
Yeah, he was a little aggressive, huh? Yo.
Yeah, it's unfortunate she had to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yo, listen, I'm just saying, right? Rick James said it a long time ago, man. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I don't know if y'all still want to be doing that. They be cutting it with fentanyl and all of that now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really want to be out here doing that shit, man. Nostrils be leaking and shit.
Hey, man.
Nasal drips.
Nose collapsing.
Yeah, y'all be thinking y'all fucking Incredible Hulk out here. Just drinking Incredible Hulk. You know, Hypnotic Hennessy, man. Y'all be alright.
Round one to Quavo.
Round one to Quavo.
Yeah, I got round one.
Alright, so between Meek and Wale, who got round one?
Meek now.
Okay.
For sure.
Alright. Even though that Wale did some passive aggressive shit, I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, smooth.
I feel like Wale's gonna get beat up. That's why I feel like he's gonna get seen
Get punched in the face.
and get it. And I think it might be made public. It might hit the net. Just because I think Meek Mill is really losing his mind right now because everybody's on his ass from the city. I think he's volatile right now. His temperament bipolar. He choose violence.
Yeah, and being independent, he ain't got no label behind him, so he ain't got nobody to really be like, hey, yo, my nigga, you might want to hold your horses.
It ain't like he releasing a bunch of music. I don't know what
he did release a 5-pack, you know what I'm saying, like a month.
5 songs, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. And that shit ain't go nowhere.
Yeah.
I ain't think I heard that shit out yet.
He did it. He did it at the beginning of the WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that at the beginning of that shit.
Round one.
I want to see Westside Gun out there.
We got round one, Meek Mill. Round one, Quavo. And we know what Kung Fu King, man. He been the lead.
Oh no, we gonna talk about that after. You gonna tell us about this girl beef? About JT and Young Miami? They pieced it up. What about Glorilla and JT? They still going at it. Glorilla talking about
I feel like
punch.
what y'all said earlier with the don't mention my name. Like, no matter what you saying, and it seemed like Glorilla, for whatever reason, I don't know why. First off, the Glorilla thing, I didn't even know it was a thing that somebody said that when she was like slapping rap beats and making bail, that it was directed towards JT that she supposedly
they
slapped
said
JT
Glorilla
or
hit her with a bag or some shit.
Or did
Yeah, she slapped her at one of the awards.
It was a VMA. I don't know what it was.
And I didn't know that was a thing. So then you come back with a song basically saying that, I want
she want peace, man. You gotta keep it cool.
That's not what she said.
No, she did say that. She
That's
said,
not what she said.
listen, she wanted that. The song basically said, I want girls to stick together or something. It would be crazy if Cardi and Nicki made a song. That
Correct.
would be amazing. It's no beef between her and JT. We just not friends.
That's not asking for peace. When JT's name came around.
Right. You're right. But that's what I'm saying. So don't mention my name.
Exactly.
Period. Like,
That's
it
what
don't
I'm
matter if it's no beef or nothing. Just
why are you bringing up beef in my name in the first place? Now it is beef.
And JT done showed her 8 mugshots and said it was marked that 9th one like, hey, I could be there.
That was just stupid anyway. And like, I'm like, Glorilla, please.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to hear from Glorilla dissing.
I feel like you already hated on by a thread for some reason. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Glorilla fan. I like some of her songs, but I'm not the biggest fan though. And her coming at JT, I'm a big JT fan.
JT out here doing club appearances and shit.
And I love it. I love it. I love it for her because it's like a rebrand. It's a start over. And doing it on your own. I'm doing it on my own, and I'm connecting more with my people. Y'all not able to go to the concert. That's cool. We at the club with it. So
I respect it because some people won't humble themselves long enough won't humble themselves to do that.
Yeah, she done did the big shows, did all that. Like, this seemed more of her vibe anyway. She seemed like she having fun, making money, doing what she doing. At least she doing something. I would say that because for a while we like, where the heck JT?
Well, no, she could just be doing what Young Miami doing, just shaking ass on the neck.
But she don't. That's not JT. She don't even be doing that. So
right. She just show titties every now and then.
Man, let's just keep it real, bro. Glorilla was her hottest when she first came out. We all can agree. She came out with the Fuck Nigga Free. Then she got the big Cardi B feature. She had like 3 hits.
Yep. And then
it was only her. Shit. It was only her and Ice Spice was the 2 new girls on the block. Ice Spice was whooping her fucking ass up and down the charts.
And then she came out with some bullshit.
She dropped that album, that EP. Anyway, Life's Great. November 11, 2022. It sold 28,000 first week.
Okay.
And this album probably did 5. Because nobody even knew she had an album.
So
they call it a mixtape, that everything, that shit.
So she fell off because 2023, we all know what the fuck happened. Sexy Red came through sweeping everybody ass.
Right.
No, hold on. Let's talk about what the fuck she dropped. She dropped one of the nastiest fucking songs ever that she should get rid of immediately. That song with Fabio Foreign.
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
they killed her
fact.
career.
That's a fact.
She
Well, the career was already dead. It was already gone by then.
She
Don't do that.
killing her career. She did an Uchi Wally sample with Fabio Four, that cha-cha-cha shit.
And none of it was working.
That shit sounded dirty. It was the most disgusting song I've ever heard.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And she was trying to make it a thing on the internet, doing all that extra stuff. You have no sex appeal, so that is never your lane. I don't know why you're trying to make that your lane for some reason. It was not.
So then we get 2024 comes after Sex Red, still dominating, still dropping hits. I want to say this hit number 3 or 4.
Yeah.
4. The Get It Sexy is tearing up the shit right now.
It is.
So Glorilla tries to fight back. She drops a song that's actually pretty good. Everybody can agree. Yeah, Glow, Kubrick, and all that shit.
Yeah. I hate when she fell asleep though. I ain't
Just saying, she tried to fight back. She's back in the mix now.
She did.
That was pretty decent, yeah.
She got the LeBron cosign.
Yeah. Right.
Did a whole interview with Shannon Sharp about it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? How she feels. She said her whole family watch sports. This is great. I'm the shit. You know what I'm
She
saying?
even shot at Dame Lillard.
She dropped the project, everything. Oh yeah, you forgot about the project. She called her. She said, "Who was Dame Lillard? Who was this? I want to see about him right after divorce too."
Yeah.
Fresh off the
Fresh off the divorce.
That's kind of foul, but that's neither.
No, that's perfect. That's right off the rebound.
No, that's vulnerability.
Hey, listen, I'll do it.
She dropped the project,
Shorty.
everything last week. It's on pace to sell 24,000 first week.
Okay, that's the same as her first joint.
I don't want to hear you say nothing about JT, the City Girls. You can get on your Miami ass because she's cooked.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you talk about JT.
Okay.
JT is doing it the right way, like y'all said.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, JT gave you some solid advice.
Right.
That deep voice shit, that same flow you've been using, because the first song took off, it ain't working.
Very true.
You trying to do this sex appeal shit when you didn't come out like that.
Yeah, she did clown up by her sex appeal. That shit was funny actually.
You came out during an interview saying, I don't want to change my body, I don't do all this shit. You got your teeth fixed and you got your titties done.
Mm-hmm.
Now you fronting. So now you're trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Now you're really trying to keep up. You're trying to stay in the mid because you're around all these women that's having bodies.
Yeah. She around
And they whooping ass too. Every girl on chart got ass.
Yeah. Especially when you just did a song.
You know what I'm saying? So now you want to try to call out for unity in a slick way, but when it come to JT name, we don't got beef and you hinting towards what happened at the backstage. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. Ain't nobody talking about that shit.
Yeah.
JT has been having a movement as of the last 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
During her solo tour, she got solo singles that's moving that people like. She the rapper in the group. She separated herself from that, and mind you, she had to rebuild her solo career after her freaky ass partner got caught up with what's his name, P Diddy, and this fucking Freako Rico and all the wild antics that she was seeing up close.
His name the Dimmer.
Do you know how difficult that is to do in a time like that? When your partner is hotter than she's ever been, and it ain't because of music, because she got a TV show, because Freaky Man got her winning awards after 5 episodes?
Yeah, being a little sex worker.
Are you kidding me? You came in with the biggest cosign possible. Yo Gotti had the hottest brand.
He did. CMG was moving.
Don't say shit about JT with nothing until you get more established in your career. JT been around for 5-6 years?
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about?
And people love her. They don't even mind her now.
Nah. People love JT. They love JT.
Yes.
They love JT when she was in jail.
You get on tour with Megan and you think you just, you know what I'm saying, this the biggest platform and now you want to just try to talk down on somebody. What she called? Barbecue shows and all that shit. Like, stop it, bro.
Right. Backyard.
Who is going to an arena to see Glorilla perform?
Well, Megan I might see some ass.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying if Glorilla had a tour, I guarantee you ain't no arena venue being booked for nothing.
Nah, she going to center stage.
She ain't even selling that out.
She going to the local pub, nigga. That's what the fuck she's going. I want to hear. I want to
have no club appearances now.
I said the local pub. I didn't say club.
Not even a
Bars.
I don't want to hear these, and this is the thing. That's why I don't like when women rap beat because they just try to do like petty shit. Like they do petty shit. Like tell the truth, man. If you gonna rap. I don't want to hear that these bitches can't fuck with me. Shit, you gotta get a new line. All the women gotta get a new line.
No, what she's saying is like I can fight.
And what up?
Girl,
What up?
you almost got knocked over in a video with Megan because her ass was about to kick you out the place.
Megan a small leader though.
Doing them dang 2 steps. Nobody wants
Why is you releasing the twerk song with the twerk queen And she got on a bikini and you got on cargo pants.
Like she's.
First of all, I didn't even see that shit. That's hilarious.
I'm done with you.
So she had on these?
Yes. I'm dead. She hit them shit.
Serious.
I'm done with you, Glorilla. I don't want to hear you say nothing about JC till you get your shit in order.
I mean, that's hilarious, though.
I'm done with you. Take a quick commercial break. It's ridiculous. Where should go? Is the ops leaking up? Whatever this shit.
Yeah. What the fuck or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But no, let's take it back to the top of the show, man. Future Day.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Finally get to it, man. Future.
I mean, we still talking because there's still beef in here.
It is.
It's a lot of beef in here. You know, like there's a more Drake diss. You know, shout out to my boy Weeknd, Abel. You know.
Yes, one of the greatest ever.
He hopped all over this album too.
He did.
He hopped all over his album.
Lending his services.
He definitely did. We got a Weeknd feature. We got a Lil Baby feature. You know, everybody's been saying Lil Baby's a little over. He finally got a good feature.
He gave a nice solid guest verse too. Shout out to Lil Baby, man. Definitely. Make your comeback. That's how you fight back.
You know.
Then hear about that gun and shit no more.
We got an ASAP Rocky feature.
We do.
We haven't heard much music from him in a while.
We do.
And then we have a feature from J. Cole.
We do have a J. Cole feature. Yes, we absolutely do.
Which was unexpected.
So we still don't trust you.
Mm-hmm. First one was We Don't Trust You. Second one, We Still Don't Trust You.
25 songs.
25 or 27?
25 songs.
Okay.
Hour and 30 minutes worth of music.
Mm-hmm. Damn near double disc at this point.
Essentially.
Yeah.
First album sold 250.
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
It sure did.
Number one song. Still got number one song. Shout out to Kendrick.
4 weeks in a row now? 3?
I think this is the third week in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, something like that. Might be 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar verse. Kendrick Lamar verse. Dissing Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Discarding J. Cole's claim of there being a big three. It's just Big Me.
Yep.
Everybody's ready for smoke.
Right.
Everybody's ready for smoke.
Mm-hmm.
We get that smoke. What was it, a week later, 2 weeks later?
Yeah, about a week later.
J. Cole, he drops his long anticipated project that he's been vlogging about for the past few months.
Yep.
A lot of snippets.
Might delete later.
Mm-hmm.
12 songs.
What was your reaction when you first heard this project?
Initially, so when I first heard the project, I said, oh, snap. Cole dropped some music. Great. It's good to hear. And I listened to it. Oh, he's rapping. What J. Cole does. You know, you can't never take away that J. Cole can rap.
Can I not take that away? Go ahead.
No. You can't take the ability to rap. He's a good rapper.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cool, right? Gets on there, 12 songs. I'm like, all right. Oh, snap. He took it off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't get to that.
All right, yeah, 12 songs. I said, oh, snap, he's rapping on here. You know, the first song I actually like, you know, he got
very good.
Young Dro and Gucci. And at first I was actually a little confused because I was like, hold on, Young Dro and Gucci, I don't know how this is going to sound, but plays perfectly. Ari Lennox is on there too. I don't want her to throw no shots at it. If she ever hears this, I don't want her to throw no shots at me, though. But yeah, he has, 12 songs. I like a lot of them. The snippet of the sample that he did from the Dipset I'm Ready joint.
Yeah.
I listened to it a few times. His first bar starts off hard and then it kind of just...
I'm back on my shit again.
Yeah, and then it just didn't keep me up here. The whole song.
Yeah, it wasn't his best lyrical performance.
No, it wasn't. So I was like, all right, whatever.
It wasn't his best performance at all.
But he had some really good songs in there. I thought it was cool. Then I see 7 Minute Drill.
Yes.
I didn't listen to it the first time I listened to the whole thing. I was like, all right, I'm going to wait. Then I clicked on Twitter. I was like, all right, so this is the diss song. Because, if you know about what 7 Minute Drill is, when you go to military, that whatever, cool. I said, all right, let me listen to it. I said, all right, sounds cool. Ain't no real energy behind it, but it just sounds like he got in there and just, said what you had to say. I think he was very direct. He was a little more direct than Kendrick, because it seemed like he was really just going at Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick didn't really diss Cole.
He didn't.
Yeah.
But then when I look back at it, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, he's going at Kendrick, da-da-da-da. Go back again. I feel like there were some other disses that might have been pointed at other people's way.
I think he dissed Drake.
Yeah, that's what I think he dissed Drake more than once on this album.
I do do too.
So, but I liked it. I was like, it wasn't like great, but I was like, all right. Kendrick threw a little shot at you. It wasn't really at you. You know, Kendrick was really going at Drake, but it's the fact that you're on his song, so you might get hit too. Cool. And, you know, they've had more of like, they seem like they've been had a better relationship than, you know, of course, what Kendrick and Drake has.
Correct.
So I was like, it was more like, all right, you know, friendly fire, let me just, and that's what Cole did too. He was like, all right, I'm not really saying much, but I'm going to say something, you know, because I'm going to jump out there first. I've been saying I'm number one, all of that. And then he has the Dreamville Fest.
He did.
And then he had people like the likes of, you know, 50 Cent out there.
50 Cent?
And we know what 50 Cent is.
We do know. He's a psycho.
He's a nut.
And he will never let beef go.
Never. I mean, 50 Cent don't let beef go now. I'm surprised he actually pieced it up with Fat Joe. That was shocking.
That is shocking, yes.
That was shocking when it happened. You know, same thing with Jadakiss and all of that. But there's one person he's not piecing it up with ever.
Yeah.
Two people, actually. The game is important in that, too. But 50 Cent was out there. He also had a rapper, Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
And we know how we seen what happened when Benny the Butcher got into some beef.
You know what Benny the Butcher, you know how he handles beef.
Yeah, and he take the chain and your baby mother. So I mean,
he don't even really care for it. Like he don't even talk about. He not even really disliking you like that. But you keep talking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you what this.
I'm gonna show you. Like, yo, stop playing with me. J. Cole, after all of that, what he does a cardinal sin of what I think rap beef should be about. He goes out there and he bows out. He issues an apology. And even worse, he said some wild... Wish we had a blank button so I could beat myself. He said some wild shit about he'll stick his chin out and just take it on the chin if Kendrick want to, you know, swing back. Which I think he will. Yeah, he apologized for his behavior. Said if it didn't feel right in his soul, got to get right with God, he couldn't sleep.
Took him off his path.
Mm-hmm. Which, mental health, cool. I don't care about mental health in rap. I'm sorry. I'm not going to front. Mental health, I respect. You know, I think everybody, you know, wants your mental health to be at all times, how to be right at all times. But when it comes to rap beef and just straight, we're going bar for bar type thing, I don't give a damn about your mental health, nigga. I want bars. I want songs and bars.
He gave you that, though.
And then he cut it off. It's not even on this motherfucker no more, dog. I can't even press play on this bitch.
He kept his word. He did. To his word.
He did, motherfucker.
He said he gonna take it off streaming. He didn't like it.
Some whole shit.
And listen, man, I saw a lot of shock. I saw a lot of disgust. Mm-hmm. A lot of people were appalled, astounded, taken back, if you will. Mm-hmm. Me, I didn't understand the shock. I was shocked that y'all was shocked.
Okay.
I've been telling y'all this. I've been telling you this for how long? How long have I told you? Them two guys was never built like that. If we talking about the big three, is one dude that should be considered in the GOAT conversation. The rest of them guys got too many blemishes. It's too many blemishes.
Well, hold on. Can I hold on before you say
They're not built to say nothing to this guy.
Okay.
Who is fully suited, prepared, and the catalog is ridiculous. The bars is there. It's nothing about his career that can be attacked. But it's a lot about you two dudes that we can say.
Well, no.
So why would you? Why would he even put himself in that situation?
Quick question.
Go ahead.
We're not talking about the light skin guy right now. What ain't both light skin? We ain't talking about Aubrey. J. Cole. Can you tell me like the blemishes on his career?
The blemishes on his career. The boy don't make classic albums. The boy albums ain't impacting like them other two. And I can throw in the real big three, which is Jay. If we want to talk about the last 10 to 15 years of rappers, it's three guys. It's Ye, it's Drake, and it's Kendrick, who albums are considered classic, have impact for the entire duration.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay. Oh, but I mean outside of that blemish, I'm talking about because I mean your boy already got a lot of blemishes on his career. So I'm looking at it in terms of that way. Like, I mean, I get you saying like his albums.
I mean, bro, if you've ever listened to, give me an example of what you think is one of the best Cole verses that we've heard, guest feature, whatever, song, song verse.
I mean,
whatever.
if you want to talk about like a guest feature, he on that Johnny P's Caddy with Benny the Butcher.
Right, on Johnny P's Caddy. What he talks about is him being the best rapper. I was born, the God did this, all that shit, right? The way J. Cole raps is, it's very introspective and it's very about himself. Mm-hmm. It's never about nobody else.
Okay, yeah.
That's how J. Cole raps, correct?
Yeah.
When he starts getting into how he's really feeling like the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. Mm-hmm. When he starts talking about other people, he shows a lot of reverence and a lot of respect.
Yeah, okay.
Even if let's just keep it a big three. When we hear Drake talk about other people, he talks about, y'all can't fuck with me. Nothing in my career y'all have ever accomplished. Y'all never been close. I've been at the top so long. All this shit.
Yeah.
When Kendrick start talking, you niggas albums is trash.
Yeah.
Burn your hard drive. It ain't just so me.
Nah, J. Cole is a friendly guy.
That's what I'm saying. The blemish is we've never heard no part of J. Cole's career.
But is that
when he's brought up somebody else in the rap game, a name, a nothing, where he's got straight up dismissive, disrespectful, nothing. But if he's talking about best rapper, he's gonna say, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. Yeah. I never got out-rapped on a feature. What nigga, who was on the song with the feature? Cause you damn shit was scared to say, I cooked Benny. You could have straight up said that.
He did.
He did not say that.
No. I'm talking about he did.
No, he did cook.
Yeah.
Then why he ain't say it?
Because he knew Benny was gonna come back with
exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
Is it up until if you exclude this? Say let's just say hypothetically speak. Right before this song, is there any? Do you say that it's a bad thing because he's not going at people? I mean, I know that's part of rap, but I'm just asking. Is that a problem?
What I'm saying is, when J. Cole starts doing the competitive thing in his raps, it's never sounds like he's truly convinced that he is better than everybody else. It sounds like he's trying to convince himself that he's the best because he's looking at what has happened in his career. Oh well, yeah, I can run with them. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing on this song, and I can rap with 21. I can rap with Jay. I can rap with Nas. I can rap with all these dudes.
Yeah,
and the game never came out and said I'm rapping better than the GOATs. I'm rapping better than Nas. I'm rapping better than Jay. I'm a better rapper than Lil Wayne. Look at these niggas' catalogs and look what I did compared to what they did. When you hear Drake rap, he's talking about, nigga, I'm Michael Jackson. What are you rap niggas talking about? When you hear Kendrick rap, nigga, I'm Tupac and Biggie. Yeah. What the fuck are you new rappers that's my age talking about? Yeah. Y'all don't got classics like Meek, nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What can Cole say?
I rap better than some of y'all, kind of, maybe. I mean, here's my thing. I think he does rap better than a lot of people, right? I can understand that. I think here's where my only think the blemish part comes in at. This part where, like, I get you when he said he's doing a competitive thing. Cool. That's what rap is, because it's the thing. Kendrick didn't really throw a shot at you, but he did because you kind of threw one, whatever. Cool. My problem is, even if you left the song, never said anything, and maybe not even said anything back at it, because I know Kendrick's going to say something. He's going to mention it. I don't care. Whatever you got to say. You and Kendrick might have talked right after this song, and that's why you did your apology, whatever. However, if you never threw that apology and now you just bow out, I'm fully fine with that. To me, that apology ruins everything because you threw your hand when you kind of threw.
What does it ruin?
What does it ruin?
What does it ruin?
It ruins the whole idea and thought of, all right, now it's kind of, because to me, it only became somewhat of a big three once J. Cole just started hitting these features, that last album of, what is it called?
Off
Season. And then that little feature run he's been doing for the last few years. That's when it's finally been kind of said, all right, cool, now you're competing with them. Because you never really competed with them. You just showed that you were a really good rapper. But other than that, your album sales didn't do much. 2014 Forest Hills Drive was your best joint. And besides the off season, but even that one was better. And so it's like you just became competitive with them. So cool. You want to get into that lane, whatever. That apology ruins everything because now you showed it. That's like me saying that's like if you playing basketball and I'm going out there, I'm telling everybody that I'm better, but I never guard the best defender. I mean, I never guard the best player, right? I never go at the best player. I cross you and I don't shoot.
So he Giannis.
So
he Giannis.
No, Giannis has guarded the best player before. Yeah, stop. Come on, don't do that. That's not what we talking about.
The coach, I guard who the coach tell me to play. So Kevin Durant, he got the 50. Coach, I do what the coach tell me to do. So no, I don't think I did nothing, bro. I'm telling you what the fuck he said in the post game when Kevin was dropping 50 on his head. That's what I'm telling you. Ain't they the same height? They the same height, right? They were the same height, right? Well, he sent his brother out there to guard. He sent the Nasses to go.
But what I'm saying is like you can't. That's like literally like imagine like that's like if when AI bopped whoever and stopped the play and just said, all right, never mind. You're not finishing the play. So to me, like you never do that apology and you just bow out. Cool.
I don't know. Again, I understand what you're saying. I get it. You was a J. Cole fan. You was a J. Cole guy. You liked his music. Thought he was a good rapper. Cool. I told you he was never in the conversation. I told you neither one of them niggas was never close to even being in the tier. This is the purest rapper that we have of this generation. There's no flaws in his career. When we start talking about the greatest rapper in all time, yeah, niggas start throwing the Biggie, the Tupacs, the all this. The person with the best argument as far as their career, they gonna throw Jay-Z. You know why? Because he's got the purest resume catalog-wise for the longest tenure. It's the same with Kendrick, man. You niggas want to talk bodies of work. You want to talk guest verses. You want to talk ciphers. J. Cole ain't got it.
Damn, J. Cole ain't never do a cycle for real.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Damn, J. Cole.
He ain't got it. When niggas comparing Jay and Nas, you know what they do? Well, after Illmatic, what the fuck was it?
Yeah. Damn.
When niggas want to talk Tupac, they say he only got 2. When they say Biggie, 2 in a possible double album, but they call it, but it's over with. You ain't got enough. They say Andre was in a group. They say Ye got writers. So that's what I mean. You can't say nothing about Kendrick. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you got a point right there.
That's all I'm saying.
You got a point right there. But oh, damn, Drake, you just fucked yourself up, though. They said you got writers. But we know what Drake longevity have done. We know what Drake has done in the past before.
It's not enough.
We know what his album has done.
It's not enough.
He's Michael Jackson.
What that mean?
I'm just saying.
What does that mean?
He's Michael Jackson.
What does it mean, though?
He's Michael Jackson, though.
What does it mean?
He been doing it for a while.
What does it mean?
He been on top for the longest, bro.
I mean, all of them been doing it for a while.
Exactly.
All of them been on top for a while.
What you mean?
No, consistency.
What album Kendrick got that ain't one? When Kendrick don't go number 1?
Did he go number 1 Big Steppers?
Look it up. There you go.
No. My fault.
I told you when didn't he go number 1? I mean, he always number 1.
Pimp Butterfly? That trash ass shit. We gonna be all right. Huh?
I just don't understand how just because he apologized, now he's questioned as being a part of the Big 3.
Because it takes you out. All right, so
where did that take away from all of his rapping ability and all of that other stuff?
As a rap fan, and you look at how rap is, you can't compare yourself. You can't be in a conversation when you bow out of a competition. You're no longer in the competition. You don't even place. You're disqualified. It's like you're running a race and you just said, fuck it, I'm just not gonna run anymore. And you ain't finished the race. So it don't matter if you're 1, 2, or 3. Even if you was gonna come in 3 or come in 2, whatever, you didn't finish the race. You're now disqualified. There's nothing for us to grasp to see if you finished.
I mean, he did. He responded, but then.
But there's no longer a response here. When you pull it up right now,
he responded. Everybody seen the response. They seen what he did, and then he just said, "I apologize."
No.
Come back at him. That's fine. He said he won't do anything.
But it's off of streaming services now.
It off.
You can't even pull it.
It's over with. It's over with. Yeah.
So you got meaning it's over with at that point. You didn't finish the race.
For me, he was never there, so it don't mean nothing. I'm saying he was never there. I don't know what niggas
Man, we don't give a fuck about what you.
He was never there.
We don't give a fuck about what you think.
He was never there.
He was there.
When?
The consensus said it.
When?
For the last 2-3 years.
What album?
The off season. Might delete later. He was there.
You mean the one that Future outselling? The nigga that can't rap? The one he had to jump on the album?
No.
When have you ever heard Future jump on the J. Cole album?
He didn't ask for a feature.
J.
He ain't
Cole,
want it. J. Cole ain't want the feature.
You know who asked for it? Metro, because he knew he couldn't do it without it.
Metro asked for it.
Yeah.
Metro said, hey.
Yeah.
Metro said, yo, can you help me with the feature, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to help your career. I'm trying to help you move views.
No, you're trying to help you. You're trying to help Future.
Like we doing.
You're trying to help
Meek,
Future.
him, juicing us, nigga, like that.
Metro.
Huh?
Ask J. Cole.
Cole had to come across the street, man.
Nah.
We know what Atlanta do when it's time to move units.
He begged me for it.
Never.
He begged me for
He
it.
was rapping for his life on it. Verse was fire. That's how much he
Why
made.
y'all
That verse was
J.
fire.
Cole?
J. Cole is not that guy, man. That's
Nah, J. Cole. I like J. Cole.
He
I
better
like
than
He's
Cole.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, nigga.
What?
He, as soon as the field was
He
weak,
gets talked about.
Kendrick wasn't around, Drake doing candy bubblegum shit, the field was weak, he got his ring. As soon as them real boys came out, as soon as James Harden them got healthy, Kyrie got healthy, as soon as DeAndre Ayton ass got up off the Suns, and he had to face the real the Celtics and all that, the Tatums and Jimmy Butlers, that's when it's scary hours, right? That's when I gotta fake my Achilles injury. That's when I gotta fake a calf injury. Get me out of the game, coach. Get J. Cole ass out of here. He's a phony. He's a phony. He's a fraud.
It's not even
He's a fraud.
No, he's not.
When was J. Cole the best?
No, he's just a hater.
When was J. Cole the best?
He's
just a hater.
When was J. Cole the best?
The last 3 years, nigga.
When was J.
The last
Cole
3
the best,
years,
nigga?
nigga. The last 3 years.
Never.
The last 3 years.
Never.
Pull up every
Why
feature,
you know
nigga.
everybody that's not making your point right?
Damn, Joe Biden.
When was J. Cole the best? Cardi B was out rapping his ass in 2021.
Say, calm
He
down.
didn't even believe that.
21 was on the best feature run last year.
Okay, what do you got to do with J. Cole?
Y'all told me the last 3 years. I gave you 2 years.
What
Nah,
does that
J.
have
Cole
to do
still
with
on top. J. Cole still had the best features.
Irrelevant people.
J. Cole still
Irrelevant.
People that have nothing to do with J. Cole. That's what I'm saying.
21 got everything to do with J.
No,
Cole.
he does not. 21 and J. Cole would never be in a rap battle. Or
They already was.
The
And when they dropped that video and 21 added an extra verse, 21 killed his ass.
J. Cole ain't know nothing about that. J. Cole ain't know nothing about that. J. Cole looked at the video and said, what the fuck?
Yes, he did.
J. Cole said, hey, hold on, bro. He called that nigga and said, yo, what's that?
That's cheating, nigga. I've been recording.
He said, what you put on
Listen,
that album?
man.
What you put on that album?
Go pull up 21 Savage a lot video and tell me 21 smoke his fucking ass.
What was on the album though?
I'm just telling you.
What was on the album?
Which way? Hey.
Hey.
I'm just telling you.
We heard the album version. We only heard the album version. We ain't played the video.
That's cool.
We ain't played the video.
That's cool with me.
21 did that. 21 said, oh shit, what the fuck? 20 said, no, you ain't gonna cook me on my shit, nigga. Let's go.
Cooked it, man. I don't want to hear nothing about that, man. But let's get to the rest of the shit, man. The album was great, man. Shout out to
Nah,
Future.
shout out to Future. So let me say this, right? So I listened to both albums,
J.
right?
Cole.
I actually went back and listened to both albums again.
Vietnam's finest. Nigga.
Fayetteville.
Get back on topic.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here.
Vietnam, that's what he called it, nigga. I'm telling you what he called it. You ain't no J. Cole. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
But
That shit was Friday night.
so back to what I was saying, man.
What's wrong with J. Cole? I don't want to hear nothing about your man no more. That nigga's name is Jerm. It's just Jerm. That's what it's just Jerm.
You're a
Germ.
We
hater.
need a brief intermission.
Germ Company. Germ Co. That's what his name is. I don't want to hear nothing about Germ.
He needs some water. Niggas need some
I don't want
juice
to
or
hear
some
nothing
shit.
about
nigga.
Germ. Left the stain on the fucking rap game. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's
Nigga,
disgusting, man.
Protein.
Ain't
like something,
nobody
nigga.
apologize. Ain't nobody be a bigger man.
Don't
No,
nothing.
you can't.
No.
You can't apologize.
No.
You can't apologize.
No.
That's like me punching you in the face and say I'm sorry.
No.
Nah, fuck that.
What? Y'all are crazy.
I don't want to hear nothing from
The
Jones.
man responded, and then he went back and apologized.
Because he was terrified of
Hey,
Candyman.
I ain't gonna
Say Candyman name.
Candyman? 3 times?
You heard what the hell he said.
It don't matter.
Candyman.
You can apologize as a man. This,
So we
you know
all-
what the issue is in the
What's
black
the issue? We
community?
talking about rap.
Yeah, that is the issue.
We
with the black
talking
community,
about
but I
rap.
don't stand on that shit. If I punch you in the face, nigga, I wouldn't expect you to swing
We
back.
want to be a bigger man.
And I ain't apologizing for punching you
But
in
we
the face.
want the best raps.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about your personal
This
life,
ain't nothing
nigga.
physical, man.
Yeah,
we didn't even
fuck
say
about-
nothing about J. Cole.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
He jumped, he put his nose in there.
We don't give a fuck about your mental health, nigga.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wrong with Germ, man.
We don't give a fuck. So, you want to talk about Future?
Let's get to Future, man.
No. Are you sure?
Baby, ha ha. Jokes on you with high five. I'm bulletproof. You kick that? I don't want to talk about Germ. I don't want.
I wish I could see this nigga on
I
camera.
don't
dog.
want to talk about Germ no more, man.
We gonna talk about Future now?
Ruined the greatest rap battle in history because he's scared.
He did a little bit. One of them.
Everybody know Drake can't fuck with Kendrick, but Cole supposedly could, but he's scared. Huh? I'm lying? Am I lying?
He gonna make me drink. He gonna make me
What's
drink.
wrong with these guys, man?
Oh man! Shout out to The Rock.
Nigga want to pick a fight with a nigga that ain't even finished the last rap. He's still terrified of Pusha T. Got this nigga doing all the bit. Now he got to diss the whole Avengers of rap. Can't fuck with Kendrick them.
Drake do gotta diss everybody now.
What's wrong with J. Cole, man?
He gotta do it. He gotta make one song.
You know what kind of position J. Cole put everybody else in? Huh?
He put Drake in a real uncomfortable predicament.
Oh, he left him out there for this?
Yeah.
Let's get to it, man.
We
We still don't trust you. We still don't.
Yeah, no. I need you to pull it up before you even start talking, dog.
We still don't trust niggas.
Nah, because this nigga still got J. Cole up on it. Alright.
Sure.
So, Future,
What's wrong with Journey?
within the last 3 weeks, has now put out 2 albums.
Yes, they both will be number ones too.
Right? The first album he put out, We Don't Trust You.
Correct.
Second album he put out, We Still Don't Trust You. We Don't Trust You had one of the bigger songs, you know what Kendrick did. But We Still Don't Trust You is kind of like a play on what he did with Future and Hendrix.
It is correct.
You know, We Don't Trust You was more of that rapping,
Right,
and that We Still Don't Trust You was more of the R&B side.
Correct.
Except for the last 7 songs.
Yeah, he got a little bit more rapping on this.
Yeah, it's still got way more rapping, but it's more R&B. My takeaway from it, shout out to everybody who dissed Drake. Maybe he'll stop playing with himself and say something. Shout out to The Weeknd, one of the best features on there because that's one of my favorite joints.
Yeah,
but
all to myself.
All to myself. I'm
amazing.
a big Weeknd, but I'm a big Weeknd fan. He got a song called Mile High Memories. That shit's fire. Always Be My Fault is actually solid too. And yeah, I think it's a really solid project. Future has progressively kind of gotten better. I think it's been like kind of stagnant for him. Like I think he reached the peak and it was like, all right, cool, we know what Future is. But then he got the album before that, what it was like, Never Liked You.
Yeah.
If you want to start putting things into place, right? These last 3 albums that he has put out has been a little. I feel like those even album titles have been little shots.
I mean, the biggest song off I Never Liked You was with Drake, so I don't know about that.
It was, right? But I Never Liked You.
They got a whole video together. Bro.
We Don't Trust You.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. If you want to put it out there, they keep saying that like shit on Her Loss was about Future. For all the dogs, he had a Future dish. So, and Her Loss that drink came out before I Never Liked You. So
I mean, yeah.
Just saying. But we still don't trust you. How you feel about it, man?
I think Metro Boomin went crazy, man. He showed his ass. I definitely think this should be nominated for several awards this year. Several awards. Metro is proving himself to be
one of the greatest producers.
Yeah, definitely one of the greatest producers. Head and shoulders above competition. At this point, I can't even put another name in a conversation because everybody else just has their niche pocket. Metro Boomin is giving classics to multiple of your favorite artists. So Metro went crazy. Future did exactly what he's supposed to do. Find your pocket, your melodies, keep your simplistic lyrics, get the right features for the right songs. You said Weeknd went crazy on All to Myself, man. I've never heard a diss sound so beautiful, man.
So beautiful.
That shit was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
They could never diss my brothers when they got leaks in their house. This shit was fire, man.
Hold on, real quick, bro.
Listen, man. They got shooters making TikToks.
Hold on, real quick, right?
Baka not nice.
But between me and you,
Baka.
don't ever sing like that.
Baka not nice.
No, I don't ever want to hear you sing that shit like that.
Baka isn't nice.
But nah, they showed Baka not nice. Not that was the shooter right there. He got locked up. He did what he did, and supposedly he did.
Listen, man. Shout out to The Weeknd. I can't wait for another project because I know he's gonna switch the sound. He had 2 80s projects in a row. It's definitely time for
a rebrand.
Take us to 2000s. Take us to 90s to 2000s. Weeknd.
I mean, he is rebranding. He's about to be able now.
Correct.
So we're about to see what's gonna happen.
Correct. Then you get an ASAP Rocky. This is the second diss of the year for ASAP to Drake, and I got Drake winning that. I got Drake. His shots have been clear. They've been kind of clever as well too, and this is a piggyback off of Push's diss. So
you got ASAP winning or Drake?
I got ASAP winning.
Okay, you said Drake.
So the song was Show of Hands. ASAP Rocky says, niggas in their feelings over women. What you heard is something I smashed before you birthed. Your chick birthed a son. Flacco hit it first.
Ooh.
And if you know the history, Pusha T's diss exposed Drake for having a child, right?
But not only expose him for having a child, expose who the mother of the child was.
Correct.
Which was an ex adult star.
Which led to a lot of researching going on. And one of the biggest reasons, per Drake, is that he wasn't sure the child was his.
He did 3 DNA tests.
3 DNA tests. This is per Drake. He said the baby didn't look like him, all this. That's all he alluded to. He did not get into the other part of why he wasn't sure the baby was his, right?
But now,
ASAP Rocky has confirmed
it was me.
that the woman that is the mother of Drake's child was involved with multiple public figures.
And I was one of them that was knocking her boots.
He's the only.
Smoking her socks off, nigga.
And Drake is the one
piping that shit
was
down.
awarded the golden ticket.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
So now I gotta give Drake a little bit of credit here because it was extremely smart not to respond to Pusha. Because had that onion been peeled back a couple more layers in Pusha's response, it would have damn near ended Drake's career immediately. The respect out
Out the window.
of here. No more of that women rap for you, bro. And you've been dissing women for like the last 3 albums. We don't want to hear no more of that shit.
He been heartbroken, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing about that.
He heartbroken, man.
Thank God Jay Prince put in that phone call. Because Pusha still walk around here like an evil villain.
You know, there's certain people that you just shouldn't beef with, right?
I agree.
50 Cent is one of them.
Facts. Well, Rick Ross.
Yeah, but I mean, 50 Cent still.
Yeah, it's true.
Pusha T is one of them. Because Pusha T don't give a fuck. You know, that's like 2 of the, like, I'm like, all right. Leave niggas alone.
Just leave them guys.
Leave those guys alone. Because they don't have a care about much. I feel like you think about somebody like Pusha T, who's his legacy is like cemented, and he's gonna still put out music. He's still doing what he does.
Skill levels is always there.
It's always there, and he's not here to go sell 500,000 albums. No. I'm here to put out my album how I want it to be put out, to sound how I want it to sound, and give it to the people who want to listen to me.
Correct.
I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I feel.
Correct.
We know what 50 Cent do. 50 Cent said fuck music. I'm gonna just talk about you any type of way I feel like it.
Correct.
And you're not gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah, I agree, man. Push is a different type of animal, and that is one of the type of people needed to keep hip hop alive and well. Because you can't have a genre full of Drakes. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna bode. It's not gonna bode well for the future of hip hop. You need those type of guys. So as much as all these pop fans that he has wants to come and try to diminish the other guy's career because they're not selling as many albums, I promise you, hip hop was not built on who could sell the most albums.
No,
it never was.
Never was.
The genre is not even when it was birthed was not big enough to even be the most popular, sell the most albums. So to use that as your argument makes no sense in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Future did his thing, Metro did his thing. What are my favorites on this shit?
Yeah, talk about it. Oh, speaking of that, on the last 5 songs of the album, I heard old school Future. I heard mixtape Future. I heard, the turn up Future, which I felt like I was missing from We Don't Trust You.
The last 7 songs.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't count the intro part, but everybody else, yeah, so 6. And I was like, all right, that was what I wanted to hear more of on We Don't Trust You, the first one. So I like that shit a lot, actually.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Future.
J. Cole gave a really great
J.
verse.
Cole definitely came back following that apology. This was a great way to reappear.
Definitely.
That verse was fire. Which
I feel, that's what, like I told you earlier, I feel like sides might have been switched. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like you said before, he kind of apologized and showing his love for both, admiration for both of those guys, Drake and Kendrick. But when you do a song with Drake and you kind of throw a shot, right?
He's been doing songs with Drake.
With J. Cole?
Been on tour with the man. So
yeah. But no, I'm talking about this song right here, the first person shooter. When you do this song with Drake and you throw a little shot at Kendrick, right? Then you do a diss towards Kendrick. Then you go out and apologize and say, oh shit, kind of wind it back a little bit. Then you go hop on a song with, Future, who, seemingly has beef with Drake, who did the song with Kendrick. Seems like you're like, oh shit, nah, I ain't over there no more. I'm over here. Don't get me wrong, he could just be playing middle ground. He fuck with Metro called in, Future made called in, he wanted to do a feature, cool. But if I want to keep beef alive, I feel like he's switching sides.
J. Cole been recorded that verse.
I know,
but
that's not the point. Wait, no.
I'm about to go. So your point, could this be the beginning of the end of Drake? You're going against some of the most elite, not just in name, but in talent. Just
talent-wise, because I know A$AP Rocky hasn't done, but you can't not act like A$AP Rocky wasn't talented to begin with.
I'm not including him in that.
Yeah, no, but I'm just talking about on the latter end, like on the bottom end, right?
Yeah.
On the bottom end, but then you're going against, if you say Future can't rap, cool. Future may not be but Future's gonna put out some music, right? Then you're going against a Kendrick, you're going against a Rick Ross, seemingly, and then you want to go on to the singing part. You're going against The Weeknd.
So if we being fair, everything that Drake is good at, those three gentlemen
are really
excel
good
at least one part of those categories.
Because The Weeknd sings, Rick Ross raps, Kendrick raps,
Future makes hits.
Yeah.
So those three gentlemen.
Metro and one thing you can't do, Metro produce.
That's one person you should have not. That's the person that's creating the sound for the industry. Yeah, man, it's rough. So could this be the end, or could we see a Thanos moment from Drake?
That's what I was about to say. It's gonna be one of those things where it's either or. Drake is either gonna. Here's the thing. He has to do two things in this. He not only has to have a moment where he is rapping and rapping, like, what everybody wanted, like old Drake, when everybody said like he was rapping way before, like, the Take Cares and things like that when he was rapping. But not only that, you have to make a hit in a sense. And it can't be a back-to-back hit. We seen what Kendrick has done with this Like That song. Not only did he do a diss, he did it in this style and made it a hit. You hear that shit in the club. You hear girls know the lyrics. That says a lot from a Kendrick song.
It's no one.
From a Kendrick song. Like, that's, to me, that's, don't get me wrong, it's not that girls don't know Kendrick's lyrics, but for Kendrick diss, and you got girls singing this, it's a hit. And it's number one. Drake, you have to do that. And you can't get Metro to do your beat, so you better call 40. Conductor, I don't know if Conductor really want to do this beat.
Yeah. And you got Lil Baby on the album as well too. So
you do?
I've been told you I had Kendrick winning regardless, but now it's not so much about. That's the only thing I don't like about now. It's not so much about Kendrick versus Drake.
It's about everyone.
Now it's like everybody like really trying to get Drake the fuck out of here.
But what I will say is that seemingly if Kendrick is the person where how it's calculated and how I look at Kendrick has another diss song to come. If Drake does. We got to get to Drake's response first. Yeah, but no, the reason why I say that because I do feel like Drake is going to respond.
You can feel like that, but it ain't happened. It's been weeks, so there's no need to predict Kendrick having a response to a response that's not here.
No, why?
Because we seen Drake not respond.
Yeah,
that was the last time we seen him in battle. Not responding.
True. The only reason I even said that was simply because I feel like that will take away from the everybody and it will be more on Kendrick. If Drake responds, Kendrick will come back. I feel like Kendrick will come back immediately, and it will take the rest of the Avengers out, and it will just be the one-on-one rather than everyone against. But you're right. We haven't seen Drake respond in a while. Honestly, this was Drake's moment to step on Future's album.
He can't do that. Future's too big.
He is, but he could have made a dent in it. Instead of that 250, he could have made it 150.
Nah.
I think so.
It's over with for that, man.
I think so.
It's over with for that because all it's going to be is make Future album go up even more because they're going to be trying to hear
the dishes. Yeah, you're right.
So you got to be strategic. He might drop today. Ain't no telling. But that's all we got, man. That's all we got. Episode 48 coming to a close, man. Like,
comment,
subscribe,
Hit that bell notification.
Follow, share, everything above. You know what I'm saying? We looking for the engagement, looking for the interaction, more subscribers.
And if y'all know anywhere that y'all want me to buy more hats from, please let me know. I'm going for the crown of the best podcaster with the best hats.
Get at it. Get at
Every
it.
time.
I'm out.